Okay, respect. Welcome to each and every one of you that are watching this particular presentation right now. Congratulations, you have done the right thing by making a decision to learn to trade, the easy way. And that is what the ET system is about. It's about learning to trade with me, step by step, the easy way. So the agenda for this particular presentation is very simple. Just welcoming you right now, okay? Disclaimer, housekeeping, the ET Foundation, why it's so crucial, the kind of money you can be making. Hopefully, I'll be showing you a live trade. On this session, we won't be doing question and answers, and there's no meeting. So let's leave it that right there. So going back to welcome. Basically, it's about making an impact. You are not here to make money. You're actually here to make an impact. Very, very important. Disclaimer is this. See me as your driving instructor, actually slash I am now your trading instructor, not your driving instructor, your trading instructor. I've got 35 years as being a successful intensive driving instructor. And now I'm a trading instructor. And just the same disclaimer that we would make as a driving instructor is there's no guarantee that you would pass your tests once you do a course. It's down to you to implement what you've learned from your driving instructor. We are here to coach you and hold your hand step by step. You're the one that has to stand in front of the examiner and do what he's asked you to do for that period of time. Now with trading, you're the one that has to make yourself profitable. You have to just implement what we teach you and then you will see results. It's as simple as that. So that's a very important disclaimer right there. Housekeeping. Housekeeping is this. Just turn off your phone, make sure there's no distractions around you, and seriously make sure that you're engaged in this particular presentation. Yeah? Have an open mind to what you're about to hear. The most important priority of this particular presentation is to make sure that we give you a foundation to trading the easy way. So it's the easy trading system and giving you a solid foundation. Now, what is the reward? Well, basically you can earn anywhere between 10, 20, 30, 40% per month. Yeah. Now, even if you're only earning 5% a month, yeah, you think about what you will get in the bank as interest. You know, you're getting 0.1% per year. So even if you're making 5% consistently per month, you're still extremely profitable and you're much, much better off than doing nothing at all. So the potential here is amazing. Right, in terms of live trades, well, basically they say action speaks louder than words. So I will show you a live trade so that you can see what the success would be if you followed the process and the system. So now we move on. The most important thing right now is to show up, because if you don't show up, you can't get any results. You've got to be in it so that you can win it. And then never, never, ever give up. Next thing is this. You've got to know what your destination is. What is this about? Is it about making money? No, it isn't. Actually, it's bigger than making money. You've got to know what your why is. And as far as I'm concerned, your why, it should be to make an impact, yeah? Because life is about making an impact, not making an income. But we think that we need to make an income. But then when we make that income, we realize actually it's not good enough. So if you focus on your why, and your why needs to be big, and it's different for everybody. What is your why? And make it big, make it really big. Because as I said, your priority is to be making an impact, not an income, because the income will follow once you're making an impact. Now, they say Black Lives Matter, because that's a big thing right now, Black Lives Matter. But as far as I'm concerned, it's Black Traders Matter. Because if you had successful Black traders, we would not be in the situation that we're in anyway. It's as simple as that. So it's all about power and control. And therefore, you need to take back your power and take back control. And if you are a successful trader, you automatically got a solution to the situation. Now, the next thing is PhDs. We all want PhDs and things like that. But as far as I'm concerned, the first PhD we should have is the PhD to make money. Yeah, because without that, you're just going around in circles. You need to be in control of your life. So the first stage is to get the certificate to be a beginner. This is a beginner intensive workshop. And, you know, some of my students have already successfully got their certificates for becoming a beginner trader. Now, I'm going to say watch a video, but right now, the video will be in the link below. POM, preparation, observation, taking massive action. This is your ET foundation. Without it, you have nothing. And actually, POM is used for everything in life, because you think about it, you can't do anything without preparing, observing, and taking massive action. Actually, you can do anything you want, but will you do it successfully? Will you be consistent? If you're not properly prepared, you know, it's short-lived. So you've got to prepare for that massive action. You've got to observe and prepare and observe and prepare and observe. And when you've got it, that's when you take the massive action and you don't hesitate. So POM is a system that we use not just for trading, but for driving, for everything. Yeah. Observation. So we break down the observations. And basically, that is a massive skill, just to observe. Yeah. With the most successful traders are not trading, they're observing. You have to be able to see the right thing in the market. And so therefore, first of all, you need to back test. You need to have a strategy and you need to back test it to see if it's actually working. And then you back test and you back test. And if it's working, then you practice it. Yeah. So you practice it. You might do 100 trades, 500 trades, whatever you need to do to practice so that you know what you're doing. Okay. Then you double your account. If you can double your account, that alone will be telling you that you are you've got a successful process. So back test, practice, and double your account. And as far as I'm concerned, that to me is enough for you to know that you've got a proven successful formula. So observations, and then we simply get on with it. We take massive action, and I mean that massive action. Yeah, you literally open a live account. You put a couple hundred in there just to start you off. You wait for your setups. Your setups is what you did when you were back testing. And then you just hit the buy button. That takes seconds to do. Hit a buy button or hit the sell button. Put your stop loss in the right place. Put your take profit in the right place. And you leave that trade alone. And you just keep repeating that process over again. Go back to the POM, look for another setup, and repeat the process over and over again. That's it. That is. You've got to be like a little robot. That's why I've used this robot looking image to show you that you've got to be so neutral and you've got to be a robot. And you've got to get rid of all distractions in your mind, because that's going to sabotage you. Now we break down the massive action. So here we are, we give you structure again. It's called MSTP. MSTP stands for mindset, skills, tools, and protection. That's it. Total focus. You just focus on the mindset, the skills, the tools, and the protection. Now, something I want to say to you is our brain is full up of so many things, and we have a very bad habit. We've been trained to look at leaves. We get PhD for counting leaves. You count the leaves on a tree, we'll give you a PhD. But what you're missing is the bigger picture. There is more than one tree out there. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of billions and billions and billions of trees. The problem is you think that you're successful because you can count the leaves on one tree, because you're not seeing the bigger picture. So what we need to do is get your mind thinking, retrain your brain and retrain your mind so that you are actually always focusing on the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is to look at your mindset overall. Look at your skills overall, fundamental skills overall. Look at the tools you're going to need to be a successful trader. And how can I protect myself? Because once you've covered those 4 things, you're covered. Mindset, skills, tools, and protection. Now we're going to break down the mindset, because this is so important. Basically, if you were going on to play football right now, just imagine you're going to play football and your team just consists of you. And you're going on the pitch to play against Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever that team is. You already know the score. It's going to be 101 to Liverpool. Yeah? Or it's going to be as many goals as Liverpool can score in 90 minutes, because you don't stand a chance. Because you're actually going on the pitch and you have no team. You have the wrong mindset. So you already know what the result's going to be. You're going to lose. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to prepare before you go and play against Arsenal or Liverpool. You need to prepare. You need to observe. You need to take massive action. But you need a team. You can't do this on your own. So you can't go into the market to trade by yourself. You can't open the chart even. Don't even go open the chart, because that is going on the pitch in itself. Do not go on the football pitch. Don't open the chart if you don't have a team, or else you are just going to get eaten alive, because the market makers are extremely trained to manipulate you. And especially if you're ill prepared, they're just going to wipe you out. So don't go on the pitch or don't open a chart to trade unless you have a team. And what team do you need? You need your A, B, C, D, and E team. Simple. That's all you need. A, B, C, D, T, and E team. You break down the A team, right? So you've got your players now, and you've got awareness, alert, and anticipation of risk. You need to be aware of what you're doing all the time. You need to be alert, and you need to be able to anticipate risk. You need a B team that is bold, very bold, bombastic like me. I'm very bombastic. In other words, you're unique, you're an individual, you're not trying to copy anybody, you're just being yourself, you're being bombastic, shaggy, 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 bombastic, bold, bombastic, and balanced. If you're not balanced, you're going to make mistakes. If you're not bold, you're not going to stick to your decision regardless. Calm, you need to be calm, you need to have some confidence, right? And that will come from constantly repeating yourself with your palm. Calm, confident, and some common sense, yeah? Desire, determination, and discipline, especially discipline, yeah? Make sure you show up on time. Make sure that you've got your laptop and your broadband and you keep following a ritual over and over again. Discipline, self-discipline, that will lead to experience. Now you're ready to go on the pitch and open the chart and then decide to play against Arsenal or Liverpool. So now we break down the skills. Remember the M, mindset, and that is actually 85% of the way. Mindset is 85% of your success already, okay? Then we need 5% on skills. Skills, see it, say it, sort it is a skill. Listen to me, I'm seeing it, I'm saying it before I sort it. I've mastered that skill, and you would never be a safe driver if you weren't seeing it. You might not be saying it, but you certainly would not be able to sort it if you weren't seeing it, okay? But you can enhance your skill by saying it. See it, say it, so you can sort it. Next one is some fundamental skills, right? Hardcore skills, yeah? And that is just some basic IT skills. Bit of maths, 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 2 makes 4, 100 times 100 is, I think, 10,000, yeah? 100 times 100, yeah. English, you know, basic stuff here. Time management, you know, it's gonna cost you money if you don't turn up on time. If you're gonna trade between 8 and 10 and you turn up 15 minutes past 8 or even 2 minutes past 8, it's going to cost you money. So time management is crucial. Being able to use Zoom, because at the end of the day, that's the way we're communicating now, yeah? Screenshots, being able to take a screenshot, send it to your mentor, yeah? Being able to use WhatsApp or Facebook or any kind of social media, because that's how we're communicating as well. And MT4 platform. Basically, that's the car that you're driving, yeah? So we start off with a Mini. The MT4 platform is a very basic platform. It's free, but you start there. That's a platform that you use to trade with. It's like your car, basically, yeah? And then the next one is speed. How quick are you actually trading? How long does it take you to trade? How long? You know, so you might know what you're doing, but you're too slow. But let's get the basics first. Let's get you moving away using POM. Then we can say, let's do it faster and faster until you reach a safe place of being able to execute POM, yeah? Now we talk about the tools. And, you know, contrary to what a lot of people tell you, these are the only fundamental tools in terms of a foundation that you need. You need a reliable laptop, not just a laptop, a reliable laptop. So idealistically, you want a laptop that has no other things on it. It's just for trading. The reason for that is because it will slow it down. The minute you start putting stuff on that laptop, you are reducing the speed of that functionality and you're at risk of viruses and everything. So you want a PC, not a Mac. And the reason for that is Mac is a very advanced laptop, but the platforms that we use to trade are not quite up to speed yet. So the software programs that you're using for your Mac, you're going to keep struggling. So just get a laptop. You can pick up a laptop nowadays for 250, 300 quid, a good one, yeah? Now, I do recommend, if you're serious about your business, that you get a laptop just for trading, yeah? That's that. Now, the next one is fast broadband, yeah? Because speed is everything. You know, two people can be looking at a chart and one is actually making more money than the other because one has the highest fiber optic broadband and somebody else has got the slowest. So they're seeing the setups late. So invest in the fastest broadband that you can have, okay? Smartphone. The smartphone stops me from reeling up a whole bag of tools. You don't need a bag of tools anymore. You've got a smartphone because your smartphone can give you so many apps and things like that to help you moving along. And there's not a lot of apps that you need, to be honest, but just having a smartphone for the basics, such as writing notes, and being able to browse the internet at a glance and things like that, reference points and things like that. Yeah. Okay. Demo. You do need a demo account. Yes, it's crucial that you have a demo account. That is where you learn to trade, basically. Demo. And I emphasize the word demo because demo account is more important than having a live account, because a live account means that you're putting money in there. Now, once you know how to trade, you can actually trade with other people's money, OPM, other people's money, but something even more popular than that is other banks' money. So you can actually trade with the bank's money, but that's another level advanced course, okay? Calculators, you need calculators, but your smartphone has them, but it's nice to have a hard calculator in front of you so you could quickly do some maths. And babypips.com is the only reference that I recommend to everybody if they did want to go underneath the bonnet and want the terminology and want to get into fancy stuff like Fibonacci and Elliott wave and all of those kind of things, divergence and all this big fancy stuff. Yeah, go on to babypips.com because it will step by step take you through. It's not crucial at this stage, but I know some people are into detail, but you don't want to spend too much time on babypips.com because you can sit there for years reading the resources. Okay, so that's the tools that you need regarding trading. Now we get into protection. Basically, this is now you're ready to take massive action, right? If you look, there's a mask. Lady's got a mask on. She's got to protect herself. Simple. So we got to protect ourselves when we're about to take massive action. And that is, we need to work with the 4 S's. Session, source, strategy, system. Session, source, strategy, system. So we break that down again, and we only trade 4 sessions for now. Okay, for now. It doesn't mean that you can't trade all the time because the market's open 24/5 per week. It opens 11 p.m. on a Sunday, GMT time, and it closes somewhere around 9 to 10 p.m. on a Friday. So the market's open 24, not 24/7, 24/5. It takes a break over the weekend, okay? So therefore, let's go back to the session. Asian session, if you want to, you can trade between 2 and 4 a.m. in the morning, yeah? London session, 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. are the best times. New York session, 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. and the close is 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. That's a session. The closed session is when everything's winding down to close. So it's a closed session. It's when the London session and the New York session are now closing together. So there's a lot of movement that can happen. Now, it doesn't mean you can't trade outside of these times. You can trade anytime you want, but we're talking about the times when there's going to be more volume and more volatility. And that's what we strive on. We don't want to be trading in the market that's not moving. So we want to be very selective with regards to our times. So that's the session. Next one is what we call a source. So what source are you trading? What product are you trading? You can trade anything. You can sell sugar. You can buy sugar. You can sell carrots. No, they don't. No, carrots is not on the stock exchange. No, sugar, wheat, anything. Yeah. But what we want to do, gold. Yeah. What we want to do, oil. What we want to do is just stay focused on the Forex pairs right now. So we want to start off with the majors, and let's start off with just these 4: pound USD, pound JPY, euro USD, and the US JPY. Okay, so we start off with the pound USD. As far as I'm concerned, if you can't get used to the personality of one product, jumping around is just going to complicate things. So just start off trading the pound USD, because after all, you can make billions just trading one currency if you stay focused. All right, so that's the source. Next one now is there is another session, and we will add to that. But for now, you understand the principles about trading, and I'll recap again. It is session, source, strategy, and the system. But in this particular foundational course, all I wanted you to do is get the bigger picture. So it's all about mindset, skills, tools, and protection. Prepare yourself, observe, then take massive action. Yeah. Then MSTP, which is get the right mindset. Make sure that you're trading with a team that is ABCDE, bold, bombastic, balanced, alert, aware, anticipating risk, calm, confident, using your common sense, have a desire, determined, discipline, and that leads to experience. Yeah. Then see it, say it, sort it. Always see it, say it, sort it. That's the blood running through your veins. Learn to see it, before you say it, before you sort it. And then the protection and the skills is making sure that you have the tools, the broadband, things like that. Yeah, make sure you've got the MT4 platform. You notice I'm doing this all natural. I'm not looking at the slides because it's got to be natural. You've got to reel this off like I'm reeling it off to you guys right now. You understand? Very, very important. And then the protection, the session, the source, the strategy, and the system. Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to the next training video.